Well, tonight, law enforcement officers from across Genesee County will be a little hard to recognize. They are in costume gathering for an all-hallowed police officers ball. It's a fun night for a serious cause. They are raising money to protect abused children in our community and honoring one of their own. Angie Hendershot has a story of our Person of the Week.
When it comes to helping children in our community, Detective Amanda Eads has always stepped up.
What kind of toys are we going to get?
Think they look good on me?
Oh, I'm sure they would look good on you.
Okay, got this.
Helping to rescue Christmas for children who may otherwise go without holds a special spot in this hero's heart.
We didn't have much money growing up, and my parents were divorced, so I don't know if sometimes I see them in a bad situation and I feel bad.
Maybe that's how it started, but during the past 17 years at the Burton Police Department, that protective spirit would lead Amanda Eads to become a fierce defender of our community's youngest victims against unimaginable crimes.
They're a little kid. How could you possibly do that to a little kid? Nobody deserves that.
Detective Eads has become a voice for children in our community who have been through the unthinkable, and the reason for those who have been abused by someone they trust to believe someone will stand by them and stand up for them.
It's important that people, if you have, the courage and you come forward and say, this happened, then you should take that seriously and believe them.
She believes them, and a lot of times she might be the first person that child's telling. And so with her believing them and listening to them and everything that they have to say, she's able to get evidence in places that somebody might not think to get evidence from.
A love of police dramas on TV led Detective Eads to study law and criminal justice.
Well, when I was younger, I always thought it was interesting, the reasons why people commit crimes and what kind of leads them to that.
In 2006, that dream would become a reality when she became a member of the Burton Police Department. Spending time as a school resource officer would prepare her for one of the toughest jobs in the community, investigating child abuse and sex crimes.
She has compassion, and she's a hard worker. So between the compassion and the hard, working aspect, it just makes her, a really good person for the job. She's very dedicated to the community, and she does want to make a difference.
In 2015, that work ethic would be put to the test when Detective Eads was diagnosed with lupus, and she had to take a leave of absence. The autoimmune disease was taking its toll on her body, and her kidneys were shutting down.
The doctors in Ann Arbor told me that I was going to need a kidney transplant, that I wasn't going to get any better than what I was at, that my kidney function was not going to improve any more than what I was at then.
She would need aggressive chemotherapy, but her kidneys did improve, and the department came together to help her with medical bills, supporting her as she fought her way back to the job she loves.
It was really nice to see my department, the overwhelming support that they had for me. That was really nice. And it kind of just, changed everything. Because I guess when you think you're gonna die, maybe be better, do better than what I was doing. Then when I was sick and couldn't do my job, it's I really need to get back. It gave me something to work for.
Detective Eads came back stronger and more determined to make a life-changing difference.
Before I was a little more rough around the edges. After I got sick, I got more compassion and empathy for people.
She has been the voice of countless children in the community she grew up in ever since.
Well, I just, tell them I am honest. I would be scared being a kid going up there, and it's okay to be scared. You just have to keep pushing through, and there's lots of things in life that are scary, and you just kind of have to work through them to get on the other side of it. You'll be surprised what you can overcome.
She's got you. She's gonna pursue your cases, she's gonna take care of your kids, and she's gonna follow it through to the very end.
Detective Eads carries some of the toughest caseloads in our community. The stakes are high and the crimes are horrifying.
She's a reason why I don't keep getting the same perpetrators over and over, because what she does puts them away. They don't have a chance to hurt other children. Without her, there'd be a lot more hurt children out there.
5.
But because of moments like this one, and a calling to protect our community's youngest and most vulnerable victims, she refuses to give up on our children or community.
I guess we're at a day and age where less and less people want to be the police and get into this. So I guess just to make up for the lack of people we have coming in, maybe try to make it a little better while I can.
How inspiring. Angie's off tonight to present the Beacon in Blue Award to Detective Amanda Eads.